I always thought stories about people waking up on the wrong plane were overblown, a fluke, a clerical error, something mildly inconvenient, not terrifying. But then it happened to me, and the part everyone gets wrong is this. It's not the destination that scares you. It's who you land there with. I was flying from Newark to Denver for a conference. I hadn't slept in 2 days, so by the time I boarded, my mind felt like wet cement. I remember stumbling down the aisle, clutching my coffee, barely registering the smiling flight attendant who scanned my ticket. "Right side, seat 17A, she said. The plane was dim and cool, and as soon as I sat down, my eyes slammed shut. I don't remember takeoff. I don't remember the safety announcements. I just remember waking up to darkness and silence. The cabin lights were off. Everyone around me seemed to be asleep, but something was wrong. I felt it before I saw it. The air smelled stale, not recycled, not filtered. Stale, like a room locked for too long. I blinked, trying to clear my vision, and looked out the window. Nothing but blackness. No city lights, not even moon glow, just an empty void. I pushed the call button. No one came. I waited a minute, then 2, then 5. I pressed it again, still nothing. Finally, a voice spoke from the row behind me. Low, raspy. They don't answer after midnight. I turned around, startled. A man sat hunched forward, eyes open wide, staring at me over the seat. "What?" I whispered. He didn't blink. This flight doesn't have attendants after midnight. That made no sense. I checked my watch, 2:13 a.m. "But that's impossible," I said. "My flight left at 9 p.m. It's only a 4-hour trip." He leaned closer. I could smell something metallic on his breath. "Not this flight." My stomach tightened. "Where are we going?" He smiled. Not a friendly smile, one that looked like his face didn't know how to do it correctly. "Down." I stood up immediately and hurried toward the front of the cabin, stumbling past motionless passengers whose heads slumped at unnatural angles. Not asleep. Limp, like they were posed. I reached the front, yanked the curtain aside. No attendants, no crew, no pilot door, just a blank wall. The plane hummed beneath me. I ran back to the man. "What do you mean down? Where are we landing?" His grin widened. "We already landed?" My heart jumped into my throat. "What do you mean we landed? When?" "You were asleep. They brought you on with the others." I backed away, shaking my head. "You're not making sense. Why would anyone bring me?" Then I stopped cold. He wasn't breathing. His chest wasn't rising. Not once. For at least a full minute I watched, waited. Nothing. I turned and sprinted down the aisle. I grabbed the nearest passenger by the shoulder and shook them. Cold, hard, stiff. My vision blurred with panic. The cabin lights flickered on, only for a second. But in that second I saw every face, gray, expressionless, eyes half open, a plane full of bodies. I screamed. The lights snapped off again, plunging everything into black. The engines changed pitch, dropping lower, rumbling deeper, vibrating through my bones. We were descending, but there was no landing gear sound, no announcements, no lights outside, just an endless void. And the man's voice whispering behind me, "You shouldn't have woken up." I woke up hours later in an empty gate at a small regional airport in Minnesota, a place I had never intended to go. Airport staff said the plane I arrived on belonged to a charter company that had no record of me being a passenger. The airline I was supposed to fly with said I never boarded. No explanation, no answers. And worst of all, no idea how I got there. I've never slept on a plane again.